Click like and subscribe to Song of Sunset.
Musicians, your identity is an asset for AI. What if someone cloned your voice, released a song under your name, and you didn't record it? Or what if your face showed up in an ad that you never approved or never got paid for? Welcome to the AI era. Today, we're going to be talking about how musicians can protect their likeliness, voice, and persona. Now, why does this matter? Um, well, let's just look at what AI can do right now. It can clone your voice, generate deep fakes, record and recreate your face, mimic your vocal style. And independent artists are vulnerable because, the small stage performers don't have a deep bench of a legal team. And your identity as a performer is your brand. So, I if you have not heard about, or if you haven't thought about this subject, or if you thought about this subject deeply, I'd love to hear about your comments. Please drop it down below and like and subscribe. This is Song of Sunset. I'm Brian Craig Hinderberger. I'm a documentary film director and musician. Now, let's talk about the differences or the protection items out there for you as a musician and the differences between them. So first, there's a trademark. Now, a trademark protects your brand name. So your band name, if you go, for example, I go under Ghost of Brian Craig, and it also protects your logo. So if you have a logo created, you could trademark that, um, and also if you haven't, let's say, a really great album title that's unique and associated with your music, you could trademark that. It doesn't protect your face. It doesn't protect your voice. Now let's look at copyright. That protects your songs, your recordings, your photos, and the videos. The assets, physical assets of your, and digital assets of your music. It doesn't protect your personality. It doesn't protect your identity broadly. Now, this is probably the most important part of this whole session or video. Your right to publicity protects your likeliness, your voice, and persona from being used commercially without permission. So here's some important points. This is really regulated by states, like, and right now, California, New York, and have some rights to publicities identified. Not so much in Oregon. Uh, you don't register your identity. Uh, it's already protected. Uh, you enforce it if it's violated. So here's some examples. An AI generated duet using your voice, or a deep fake concert, or a synthetic endorsement, or an AI style of music song marketed as you. Now, how do you even know that this is going to be happening? Well, you don't. You have to actually be looking for it, unfortunately. But what can you do? Here's some things you can do. You can trademark your stage name. You can copyright and register your key recordings. You can add AI protection language to your website. You could add a clause in your contracts. So if you're doing a show, and you know that somebody's going to be recording that show, you could put a clause in that says you can't use that for AI generative stuff. You can also just monitor your platforms, and, like, the term is Google bait. But anyway, you can't stop AI from existing, but you can leverage, legal stuff against, if you're infringed on. Now, I'm not anti-AI. I'm anti-exploitation. Technology should empower creators, not erase them or make them broke. As someone who has been working in documentary and in AI caregiving and music creation, all I can say is this is a very important subject for all of us to attend to. So if you're a musician, you should take this seriously. Subscribe and if you care about this content and protecting independent creators.
Click like and subscribe to Song of Sunset.